Okay. Okay, guys, today, good morning, good morning. Today I decided to join TikTok also. Let's see if there is going to be a problem with TikTok, because last time there were a problem. I think, let me, okay, everything's good with the sound, with the image. Good morning, guys. Hello, mentor. Thank you. Okay, let me post a link in the group for TikTok. Okay, guys. I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. So let's start with the analysis. Yesterday we had an amazing trade, two trades, one in the morning, one in the New York session. Even that the market was super awful, we managed to catch more than 130 pips, which is absolutely brilliant. Good morning, teacher. Today is going to be a good day. Okay, I passed phase 1 yesterday. Okay. I am super thankful. I'm super glad, guys. I wanna join VIP circle, inner circle. You can find link in the free group, or if you want, write me in Telegram. So you can join the inner circle. Let's start with the analysis, and we are going to see what we can expect for today, and after that we're gonna talk about something if you want. Let me open the other chart. Let me erase everything. And as always, this is gold to US dollar, because in TikTok it's not visible. This is gold to US dollar on 4-hour time frame at this moment. Again, we're gonna start from daily chart. Very strong impulse, as we talked about yesterday. Breakout of the previous bottom here. So maybe, probably, of course, we are still in a bullish momentum, very strong. But probably this is a beginning of a new, deeper correction. We're gonna see the economic situation and these wars and such things are pushing the gold up. So we're gonna see the fundamental analysis at this moment is telling us to that probably the gold will continue up, but we are daily traders, so especially I am trading on smaller charts, so I am not pretty much bothered by the daily bias and the weekly bias, because I want to catch 40-50 pips, some cases like yesterday is 100, and get out of the market dry, not wet. Okay, on 4-hour time frame it's still forming like some kind of fog. Yeah, they're probably going to be a RSI breakout on the RSI. No divergency, but we're gonna see on 1-hour time frame. Let me erase this for now. On 1-hour time frame, again it is looking like just a retracement, because you can see it's going slowly, but it still didn't break any previous stop. Okay, RSI is telling us nothing at this moment. Yeah, I think there is a possibility if we do something like that to see the price to reach this trend line. Let me return to 4 hour. Okay, on 4 hour we can adjust it a little bit, but the situation is almost the same. Okay, I think for now the overview of the situation is more bearish, guys. I don't know about you, but I think in the long term for now situation looks more bearish. So we can make something like that here, and to see what is going to happen on 15 minutes. You can see I told you in the inner circle, I told them yesterday, this is a liquidity. The price break it tested and immediately started to go in our direction. Now, guys, I think there is, I saw it early in the morning, not very early, I mean a few minutes ago, but I don't think it's time for now to enter more trades, because we still have open trade here. Stop is moved, I think somewhere here. Who's the entry? I will see now. The best sound you're about to hear. Come on, what happened? Okay, this is the best sound. The MetaTrader. So our entry is 4731 from yesterday. Okay. Yeah. The price breaks, and I told the guys in the inner circle, let's wait for a retest, and we are going to enter. So we protected the trade, we moved the stop loss on break even, and the price made more than 100 pips. On 90 pips I personally collected profit. I told the people in the group to do it also. So now I decided to wait, because you can see how the price breaks this trend line, and if you follow me, you know that I trade on those breakouts during the London session mostly. Now the price tests it, and I think we are about to see a new break on the upper side, and the next stop probably is going to be around these bottoms right here, which is 100 and more pips. So I decided not to enter another trade, because it's still very early. London session hasn't kicked in, and there is probability of some manipulations to push the price to this trend line. So it's early for entering trades. Good traders. So for now we are going to wait to see. Eventually we can do something like that. This is on 15 minutes right now, and eventually if the price breaks through these two bottoms, through these two tops, eventually there the price will tell us, yeah, I am thinking of continuing to go up. But until then, there is still a possibility to push the price down and break this trend line, because we are trading based on what is happening at this moment at the market, not what we wish to happen or what we expect to happen. GXY, okay, GXY falls to these two bottoms, which looks like a liquidity for me. So maybe there is still where here there is a gap. Maybe the price will return to fill the gap. It looks like an order block because you can see the demand zone, and the price breaks the previous stops and falls hardly, leaving a zone here where the price probably can return to. But we'll see, of course. So this is gold on now on 5 minutes. Let me go to the other chart. Yeah. Morning. So you have to know that 8:30, most of the times 8:30, which is in my country now, is early for entering trades, for taking actions at all, because the volumes hasn't still kicked in, and there is a possibility when the volumes kick in to leave us tricked and to become liquid. So we are just going to wait for now. Yeah, what's up, guys? I decided to also make a live trading session in TikTok, because every day we're doing it in YouTube, and there are many people there, but I don't think that we reach new people, so that's why probably from today I'm going to make it together, TikTok and YouTube. So let's see what we are going to have today. Again, at this moment, I think that also you can see here there's something. TikTok too much delay. TikTok is better. Okay, so you will have the choice whether it's TikTok or YouTube. So for now we don't have nothing good formed. Are we looking for buys? I don't know. I want to see volumes. So when volumes kick in, we are going to see whether the price will break through these trend lines for sell positions, or it's going to break these tops, this trend line for buy positions. Also, we can do something like that. And this is it pretty much, guys. Simple trading, simple strategies, and most of the times very good results. So you can see these days the market is super bad. Last Friday it was awful. Choppy market. This is called choppy market. This means wicks on the both side, rejections up down, but here in these situations there are many scalping opportunities. I will show the best strategies I use for scalping in the inner circle, but I don't want to post trades like this because they're for, let's say, 20 pips, and I'm sure that no one will manage to get most of the situation, because 20 pips you have to enter trades fast, and if you delay you can end with losses. So I prefer not to share in the group trades like that, but I will review and I will teach the people in the inner circle strategies that works brilliant if you want to scalp on 5 minutes, on 1 minute, on 15 minutes, because if you're looking for 20 pips, it is scalping. So from yesterday, at this moment we are still 50 pips. The trade is running, 50 pips on profit. We collected 90 pips. This is gold to US dollar. Oh, let me write it down because in TikTok it is not visible. Let me check the DXY. Absolutely nothing interesting for now. Okay, I'm checking. So guys, yeah, if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to look at the charts, join my live sessions every morning. Because you can see I try to be as transparent as I can. I show you everything, and you can pretty much learn much and new stuff from it. So in time it will get better, of course. I will get better, my English will get better, but at the moment I think it's also a quality content. You can see now we are about to see a breakout. Let me check something. The problem is, again, that I told you, the things that bothers me, even if it makes a breakout now, is that it's too early. It's too early, but probably on 1 minute. Okay, let me show you something. Look, on 1 minute, I don't prefer or I don't want you to start observing the chart on 1 minute, because this is very small time frame. So I just want to show you something for educational purposes. You can see how here we have side movements on 1 minute, and eventually the price falls hardly, breaking all the previous bottoms. And after that, here many people would enter sell positions, of course. and would put their stop losses above the previous highs, which is normal. Then the price started to go up and breaks all the previous stops. You can see. So we catch this zone. It actually didn't reach it for maybe half a pip, I don't know. But this is how smart money works. The price reached it and started to go up. You can see the price couldn't break the trend line. I told you it's early, guys. It's early. We have to wait at least 15 minutes more for 9 o'clock to kick in to see whether there are going to be some volumes. We don't want to rush because you can see that if you are trading with me in the past days and weeks, I had 1 or 2 situations where I rushed into a trade because it looks perfect. It looks with I forget the word. Okay, you understand me. And it happens like this. The price started to go in the other direction. So now we learned our lesson and we are going to wait. Try other currency. Yes. So I'm thinking to add another currency pair in the inner circle. So we can trade 2 currency pairs at once. I didn't do it because in the past, if someone remembers me from my past team that I worked with, we were observing 15 currencies and we were looking at 4, 5, maybe 6 time frames. We were looking for 10 strategies and it was absolutely awful, guys. I remember there were days that my head was going to blow because you're looking at the chart, you miss because you're looking at so many things in the same moment and you miss the perfect trade. You get a little bit frustrated, angry, and you try to compensate with entering another trade which happens to be bad. You got your stop loss hit and you can think for yourself what happens in your head at this moment. You miss the perfect trade, you observe it, you analyze it, and you missed it because we were 3, 4 people and it sounds like, oh, you're too many people, how can you miss a trade? You miss it. You talk about some random thing and the moment you open the chart, the price is already 20-30 pips from the entry. And I decided that I'm going to focus only on one currency. I like gold. I trade gold from the beginning of my career. It beats me many times, but now I think I have something that I can return it. So now I'm only focused on gold. I'm using 3 strategies, mainly on 5 minutes, sometimes on 15 minutes as well. 3 strategies. One of them I'm going to speak about in Friday. I think this is one of the most important strategies because it happens daily, every single day at the same time in the London session. So I'm going to speak about it in the inner circle on Friday because this is a beautiful strategy and tells us where the impulse eventually, of course, it don't gives 100% results, win ratio, but it works pretty well. So 3 strategies, other two strategies works brilliantly on New York. They're matched with the manipulations that happen on the market. So 3 strategies, 1 in the morning, 1 trade in the morning, eventually 2 trades in the evening, mostly 1 trade in the New York session, but sometimes there are 2. I think gold price would fall. Okay, good for you. I told you. I think that we have to see some indication, some breakout, whether it's going to be on the upper side or on the downside, to eventually enter some trades or looking for some setups. We have to see some volumes. If there are no volumes, if you were with me yesterday, okay, I think I deleted it, but here I think I entered the trade here, but I mean something like it was here, and it was like 40-50 minutes, I don't remember exactly, but we were on loss, momentum loss, I mean, until the price made 40 pips. We collected 40 pips, and from there the price started to go up, so we enter a buy position. But I mean, when there are no volumes, we have to wait 30, 40, 50 minutes for nothing to happen. 30, 40, 50 minutes yesterday, we were waiting for 10 pips. 10 pips movement, which is absolutely stupid. There is absolutely no point of staring at the charts for 10 pips. So if we want to enter some trades, we want to see some volumes. Now you can see the price was rejected by this 5-minute trend line. Most of the times, yesterday one of you write me on private, because we entered the trade here, the buy position that we entered was matched with the volumes, and he asked me about the volumes. So volumes are very good if you know how to use them. In this case you can see perfect, but I matched them with a trend line and so on and so on. So there were not only volumes but many things that if you stick with me in the inner circle, in time, I am absolutely sure that I am going to do everything so you can learn how to use these things, because as I said, guys, I'm using only 3 strategies, but the truth is that you need to know how the market is working, how to have an overview of the whole situation. It's not only drawing one trend line on 5 minutes and entering a trade and catch 100 pips. The truth is, it is more difficult than that, and you need experience, and you need you need at least to try on demo account to see how to wait, when to move stop loss, when it's better to not move the stop loss yet. You have to learn how to read the candles. I won't, and I will, but I'm busy with all that lives, you know. If you follow me for more, I told you I am expecting a second child very soon, so I'm hell of a busy at this moment, but I want to create educational content for beginners, for absolute beginners. The Japanese candlesticks patterns I have videos about strategies. I have to upload it in the YouTube. I will give it to you for free to watch it. Probably first for the inner circle, of course, but then I will start to upload them for the free group one by one. Congrats, thank you. So I want to create videos about risk and money management, more educational content about psychology, because this is super important. Psychology that stands behind entering the trades and let them eventually reach the targets, whether it is stop loss or take profit. You know that trading is about probabilities, and I like to say that probabilities and good mathematics. If you make your calculations right, that means risk management, there is about 50% chance to hit your stop loss and 50% chance to hit your take profit. That's it, guys. So if you do your risk probably, and the trades that we enter are at least 1 to 2 risk reward, in the long term there is absolutely nothing that can go wrong. And this is a mentality that you have to insert in your head, because most of you, I can see, because you're writing me on Telegram and you're writing comments here and so on, you are looking at Forex as a quick money, I don't know. And this is absolutely not the case, guys. We are here for the long run, because I don't like to say it's a game, because it's not a game. We are investing hard-earned money, so this is absolutely not a game. But you have to know that no matter if you have a bad day, bad week, we have to stay consistent and to give the strategies, let's say, at least a month, because you can't take decisions, maybe to say it, from only one day, from only one trade that goes wrong, and so on and so on. We have to think long term, we have to be disciplined, we have to be consistent, and absolutely nothing can go wrong, guys. I can tell you, I have years of experience, and the only thing that could go wrong is if you start to have some doubts, if you start to exit the trade early, if you start to not entering every trade that is forming well, and things like that, which are also matched with the psychology that I am talking about. How can join your Telegram? There is a link in the bio. You can join the free group, and then there is a pinned message about the inner circle. If you want, you can join it. Now you can use coupon live20 for 20% discount of the first month. So you can use it only now. So I don't know, guys, if these things that I'm speaking about are interesting to you, but they are really important. You have to know that. And these are the things that I want in time to learn everybody who joined me in my inner circle, because I'm a little bit frustrated from people who shows Forex like something that happens quick, Rolexes with Lambos and so on and so on. This is absolutely not the case. For you, do we get 20% discount when paying? If you do it right now, yeah, you can have the 20% discount. you have to know that if you want to get to the point that you can earn thousands of dollars from forex and from trading, your mentality should be very, very different from now. I can tell you guys, no matter if it's funded account or live account, your mentality should be very different from now. You have to be very, very strong-minded person, because it's not easy to see thousands of dollars vanish or coming in a couple of minutes, hours. What is the average monthly profit in percentage? I don't know. I started the inner circle in a week from now, so we will see at the end of the month. Depends on your risk. Of course. I can see that still there is a problem with risk management, because people from the inner circle also writes me on private, which is also a huge, I think, advantage for them, because I'm some kind of mentor to them, because I know how difficult is this niche when you're alone, and that's why I started the inner circle. But as I told you, the most important thing is to properly manage your risk, manage your money, manage your account, and there is nothing that could go wrong in the long term. As the market is there, isn't that a support level? Which one? I don't understand your question. You're the best Trader DJ Khalid voice. This is funny because one of my previous colleagues, uh, we have some laugh with him, some jokes about DJ Khaled. So maybe that's why he was kidding me. And at this moment, I didn't remember what what DJ Khaled was saying. The best, what, with the best music, something like that. Okay, the price. You can see how perfectly it gets rejected from this zone. So probably now we are going to see what the price will do around this area here. With the best music. We need a gold song, yeah. Probably someday someone is going to make it. Okay, price is falling dragon. I lost $82. How? When? We didn't enter any trades. Depends. I think the price will take liquidity. Depends which liquidity you're talking about, because I think that the liquidity levels are right here, and eventually this tricky area, which I told you, excuse me for my mistakes. here and the price didn't reach it for 2-3 pips, or oh no, 20 pips, excuse me, and made a huge upward movement. When using fixed volume range, which is the best time frame to determine POC, as 1 hour differs to 15 minutes. So of course, when you're using the volume range, you have to know exactly how to use it, because it's not that simple. Yeah, it shows different things when you adjust it differently. So most of the times I'm using volume range with volume range on the time frame that I'm expecting to see a rejection, or there is the like this, like something like a side movements, demand zone, I don't know. So I am observing it on the same time frame, not on different time frames. But again, with my previous team, we trade we have been trading, I think it's correct, mainly on, not mainly, but I mean most, we do our trading on volumes, and in my opinion they are not enough for entering trades. I mean, not exactly when the price reach the volume and you hop and enter a trade. You have to see a good rejection. Sometimes their order box or some imbalances or something that are near the volumes, so the price reaches them, and after that started to move in the direction that we're waiting. So not just you put the volumes and let's say leave a buy limit or something like that. I think that is too risky, but this is my experience, of course. I think what time frame is ideal for trading? I told you guys, I trade mainly on 5 minutes, but I am making my analysis when as I start from daily time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and then go to 5. Are the wicks at 2350 are liquidity level at small time frame? No. This is just like a side movement. Probably this, no, but I mean this whole area, but no, most of the times, let me show you here. This is a good liquidity zone. That means the price fell to here, being rejected second time, third time, fourth time, and start to go up. So this is a good area that probably the price will return to break. So for liquidity, these are the best areas. I mean the best that probably most of the people put their stop losses. Like look at this 3 weeks right now here. So if someone entered a short position here, or sell, or here, probably his stop will show, and it is right above the wicks. So this is some kind of liquidity which the price may go to break, and from there there is still a possibility to see a fall, but these are part of the manipulations. But I don't think that now we're going to see something like that. It's already 9 a.m. I want to join the inner circle. I adjust my stop loss to my entry and profited the last support. What have you entered? I didn't understand. Sell. If you entered a sell, good for you. You were probably 30 pips on profit. I want to join the inner circle. Okay, you can find the link in the Telegram group. Glad to see you there. Goat will buy all day, all week. Okay. Also true. Possible. Not true. Possible. But first we have to see some indications. And I told you, when this is a strong trend line here, you can see how many rejections there were. So I think this is a good area to wait to see whether the price will be rejected and probably to enter some buy. I personally don't like to enter. This is again my opinion. I don't like entering trades on third, fourth point on the trend line. I more prefer to enter on the breakout. I mean, I use mostly trend lines to see whether the price will make a breakout and enter the new impulse. Let's still wait. Yeah, for now I don't see anything. I told you, we could have entered a trade here, but I don't know, this trend line, there is another one, so I don't think that this here is the whole movement. Okay, let me erase this one from yesterday. Also this, I don't think this trend line, but maybe it is adequate. Now maybe we can see the price to go to here where these two trend lines collide, and we are going to see something. Now the other thing is that now if we see a breakout, the stop is going to be very big. You have to have it in mind. Also the dollar is not moving. I am not pretty sure about buy positions at this moment, but let's see what is going to happen. What do you think, guys? Tell me. Write me in the comments. Do you see it more bullish or bearish? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this analysis that I'm making right now with these trend lines. Do you like it, or do you watch other things? Let's make a conversation. Bearish. Okay. But for bearish, you have to know that probably for entering sell positions, I think that we want to see, yeah, a real breakout, and that will mean a breakout on 1 hour, because I think there is a possibility for a 5-minute or 15-minute breakout to be a fake out, and the 1 hour candle to return, because still it breaks the previous bottom and it forms something like a double top. It still looks like walk, but if we put our Fibonacci from here, okay, I think the flag pattern is not active because it is small, but it is a correction and it reached 61.8 on Fibonacci. So I think the price, the flag pattern is not active, but we will see. Again, if we decide to enter sell, the stop should be at least 80, let's say even 100 pips, I don't know. Now the other thing is, if the price closes like that with a rejection, there is a possibility for buy positions to the trend line, which are 40 pips, which is again more like a scalping. If you like scalping, but again, the candle should close first, not rush into entering, because you can see the Dower index is continuing to go down for now on the smaller charts, and you know that most of the times they are in the opposite correlation. So if the Dower is continuing to fall down, and if the Dower breaks these previous bottoms, probably the gold will make let's call it fourth point on the trend line and continue to go up. So now is the most important quality of a trader, and this is to wait, because if we rush right now, we might get stuck into the manipulation. Sorry, my chair is making sounds. On a 100 now with a no 0.20 lots. This is not a proper money management, man. You have to know that. But if you're on sale, you're probably good right now at this moment. Okay, the price started to break out. The other possibility that we can do, if the price breaks on 5 minutes, I think it will give us a chance on the test to enter with more shallow stop and with confirmation. Because if you trade with me, you know that I don't like trades on 5 minutes, which are like 80 or 100 pip stops, and the first, okay, here the first zone is on 80 pips, but I still think that probably it will start to go up. I think there are some levels one needs to make some decisions as a swing trader. I don't understand. It might go up, yeah, it might go down also. We are waiting. So guys, again, you can use Live 20 today for 20% discount of the first month. It might go down also, yeah. Okay. Uh, I'm starting to think that maybe now it's a good time for one risky buy. Uh, but let's wait. I'm maybe thinking, but that's not the case with the market. Okay, it started to go down. KKK boy, I hope you haven't bought, because for now it is super unclear whether it is a fake out or it is a nice breakout. So I prefer to stay away from the chart for now. I told you, uh, the the stop should be super huge. I don't like it. The dollar is still pumping down. Also, I don't like it, because when the dollar is not moving and the gold is falling rapidly on some side, uh, I don't think it's good. So now what we are going to wait eventually is on 5 minute the price to close with a breakout, to return to test the trend line, and then eventually to enter some sell positions. um, I saw what someone is writing about volume, view up, and divergence, but I don't think that this is the case here. But if you manage to enter a sell here, good for you, man. I just didn't see it probably at the right moment. Okay. So now you have to know something else. Now, if the price returns like a pin bar in the last minute, it is a super bullish indication. You have to know that. But if not, we are going to wait for a test and to enter sell. yeah, for now, buy momentum is absolutely gone. I told you the market these days is interesting. Okay, now let me see something that for now I prefer to not show you on my other monitor, and to see whether we might have some trade. Okay, good job. Someone is sending me that he managed to catch almost 70 pips from the fall. Good job, man. Now we are waiting to see a test. Just a second. But of course, it may tricks us, and to miss the good entry. But as I told you guys, for me, trading is all about calculations and probabilities. Yes, there is a probability the price to continue to fall, but I'm not willing to enter a trade now because the stop would be super enormous, more than 100 pips, and this is not good risk reward ratio. But if the price returns to here, maybe to this green candle, or I will show you later what I am looking, but on my own other screen, and if it happens I will show it to you, but if not, I'm going to leave it as a secret. So I'm expecting a retracement, and we are going to enter with shallow stop, because in this case, if you're, let's say, with a funded account and you use proper risk management, let's say 0.5%, and your stop is going to be 20 pips, you can afford to enter with huge volumes, which eventually will lead to nice profits. So this is the idea, because if we enter now, we may get stuck with some, I told you, fake out, because no matter if the price is looking so good at this moment, there is still a probability that this is just to trick us, and that is because okay, the dollar started to go up, which is a good indication. So let's see a retracement, and eventually to hop in for some sell positions. And to see Let me see if someone is writing something. Take profit hit. Good job, man. Where are you originally? I'm Bulgarian, like you, maybe. Because I am looking at your name. I just prefer to speak in English because I want to reach more people. Okay. The price started to go down again. Guys, if the price started to go down and breaks this bottom, I think we might miss this movement. But this is my trading style. Yes, I prefer to miss it, but not to go through my strategy, not to go through my rules, because this worked for me long term, and I prefer to stick to the plan, whether to get into some emotional buy position sell position right now, because from here the price can easily, because if this side movement is something like a liquidity, the price just breaks it. So now we might see our retracement. So it's better to wait a little bit. It's good. Yes, I'm Bulgarian too. It's good to see Bulgarian guy who can help me in my trading journey. Okay, cool, man. You can write me in Telegram. There is a link to my personal account in the free group, so most of the times I answer to everyone if I have time, of course. In the beginning there were hundreds of people which wrote me on private. But thank you, guys. I have to tell you, I'm super grateful. Thank you that you're staying with me for such a long time. We are 1 hour in the live session. That I didn't get you bored. But today we missed this opportunity to enter sell here, because I was more bullish. That's why we didn't enter a sell. But there are days like that. Don't worry, nothing happened. I told you, now for me it's not a good idea to enter sell, because my stop, if I put the stop something like here, I'm gambling, guys. So the stop should be up here, and it's not a good risk reward ratio trade to enter at this moment. So I prefer to wait for a test and eventually then to enter. Also, on 1 hour the candle still hasn't closed, so if it closed like that on 1 hour, I will wait for the retracement for the test and then to enter with a shallow stop. If that didn't happen, cool, I will wait for New York session. It's simple as that. Remember, every time that you didn't stress about some trade is a win situation. So I prefer not to enter trades that I'm not sure about, that will play with my emotions, whether I'm just going to observe, take my lessons, and so on and so on. Okay, it started to. Let's see what is going to happen. Guys, you have to know that trading is mostly waiting. This is the truth. It's not something spectacular or something like that, but most of the times you just have to wait. For things to form. Okay, let me draw it on the chart on the screen, so people who are joining to know what we are expecting eventually to happen. Guys, again, this is the moment to tell you you can use live20 code coupon for 20% discount on the first month on the inner circle. Tomorrow I will speak about psychology of the trading, and on Friday I'm going to speak about my strategy that I use mainly in the morning sessions, London sessions, which gives absolutely insane win rate. If you trade with me during these live sessions, you will know. Also, I posted a link in the free group. Maybe it is somewhere up, but if you can, you will find it if you scroll up. You can ask whatever question you want, whatever question you have about trading, about everything, and I will going to speak on Thursday. After the live session, immediately after the live session, I will make a question and answer, in which will be very again education with education purpose, but I will also answer the questions you have, because then we can go further into details about some strategies if you want, some indicators. I think that I'm really acknowledged about most of the things that are involved in trading. So yeah, go and leave a question. Hmm. Take profits at 2, 3, 4, 6. Buy. No, don't do this right now. This is too too risky in such impulse, and this is scalping. I told you I can show you very good scalping strategies, very good scalping situations, but I don't prefer to send them in the group because I'm pretty sure that most of the people will not manage to enter properly, and it will lead to some heavy losses to some of you. So I don't prefer that, because most of the groups, guys, that yesterday I saw some groups, Telegram groups, which again posted some trades, and they were like, the price is flying, swimming in profits and so on, and I observe it and the price was 15 pips on profit. So some of you have 2 pips spread. The moment they post the so-called signal, the price is, let me see something. Okay guys, do you want us to try some risky? Not yet. Okay, I don't want to fall for that. But I mean, when they post the so-called signals, the moment you enter, the price will probably move 5-6 pips from the entry point. You have 2 pips spread, so when he is posting 10 pips flying, you're on break even in the best case. So okay, I think we should try that. Okay, I'm selling, guys. 47. Okay, let's make it to 48. And probably damn, these live sessions, I fall for the rush. Let's see what is going to happen. Ooh, huge stop loss, 60 pips. Okay. Let me mute my notifications. Okay. I'm looking at DXY. Yeah, it started to reject. Okay, let's see what is going to happen, but I will show you. Of course, guys, let me quick add here that this is not a financial advice, so you have to use proper money management. DXY seems to go up, which, yeah, probably should tell us that this is good for us, but for now, the price, maybe we'll still see retracement to the trend line, but the things that I'm looking, it looked here like there are volumes for sale, but the moment I enter, of course, the price started to get a rejection, Can you still, yes, use proper money management because the stop is almost 60 pips. So use proper money management and there is still a chance for you to enter. Okay, let me move the first stop loss. So probably on this bottom here will be okay. How perfectly I drawn this arrow, and after that I want to see a breakout eventually, of course, on this liquidity area here. So let me write it like that. But we'll see. Okay. We want to see the price to close like that on 1 hour. There are 14 minutes left. So guys, I have a work after 10 minutes, so I will have to leave you, but I entered this trade because maybe I will show you tomorrow why I thought that maybe the retracement is ready, and we'll see what is going to happen. So first we want to see a breakout now on 1 minute, and if the price makes, let's say, 20 pips here, as always we're gonna protect the trade, because here on this bottom we might see a retracement. So it's better to protect the trade, because you can see how volatile the market is these days. So it's better for us to protect the trade. What is the take profit for the trade? So on 338 200338, it's a good moment to collect some profits, eventually to protect the trade. And after that, I think the next stop should be around these bottoms right here, which are 2332 2331. And guys, sorry that I will probably have to, not probably, but I will have to go now, because I have some work at 10 o'clock. So we'll see what is going to happen. There is still a possibility that the price retraces to the trend line. We'll see what is going to happen. Is the trade a sure one or risky one, sir? It is risky one. Risky because, as I told you, there is still a possibility that the price return to the trend line. So you have to know that every trade has a risk in it. So guys, we'll see what is going to happen. We're gonna continue in New York session in the inner circle. Use coupon live20 with, let me write it here, for 20% discount on the first month for the inner circle. See you there, guys, and we're gonna have another trades during the New York session in the inner circle. Bye.